Hey guys, you're watching Let's Talk About Prepping. I'm Tyler, your host, and if you're watching this after the end of the world, remember, baking soda is good for your teeth. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to share why I'm no longer going to use my debit card for regular transactions. And if you saw the thumbnail, you'll probably realize it's because I received a $1,200 fraudulent charge on it the other day. Now, a lot of debit cards don't offer the same fraud protection that credit cards do. And for multiple other reasons, which I won't get into here, credit cards can be a much better option. And this is something that I did not grow up realizing because myself, many other people like me, were brought up believing that credit cards are a surefire way to end up in debt. And I've never been great with finances, so that's probably true. But lately, like I said in my goals for 2020 video, a few videos back, finances are one of my big goals for focusing on for myself this year. And far from being an authority or being someone who can tell you things about finances, I plan on sharing my journey with you guys on going from someone who is not good at saving money to being someone who is trying to save money and make it work for them and be productive. This is really important to me, not only for my own personal reasons, but because I want this channel to be its own growing, thriving entity. And that's just not going to work if I'm drawing the money from it and not providing for myself. So that's something that I want to share with you guys as I go from somebody who lives within their means but doesn't save, doesn't get ahead, to being somebody who's trying to produce multiple income streams and be a productive, positive income individual. So I'd love to hear your guys' advice, what you do to avoid fraud, what kinds of credit card perks or protections you're looking for, because I am planning on focusing on my budget, making sure that I've got it down, that I know where all of my money's coming from, and that I will be responsible whenever I do pick the right credit line for me, because that's going to be one of my next goals, to ensure that I have some kind of barrier between my accounts and the world. Because so far, because I've been taught to be afraid of credit cards, I've just been using my debit card for a lot of things, and that opens you up to a little bit of security hazards, as I've recently learned. Now, you'll be comforted to know that the $1,200 charge did not go through because, fortunately or unfortunately, I didn't have $1,200 in that account. So they didn't get any of my money. I had to freeze my account, go in later, and get a new card, but all is well now. But between the things that I've been learning recently and this learning experience, I know that it's time to really start getting my house in order, and I'm going to share that with you guys as I do it. And I'd love to hear your suggestions in the comments down below, as always. Anyways, just a word of warning for you guys. If you don't already know it, debit cards can be a little bit hazardous. Anyways, hope you're all doing well out there. Everybody stay safe.